This landlady is so perverted. She took advantage of the absence of the guests, sneak into their room, look through residents' personal belongings. More than this, if the other party is a male guest, she also brushes her teeth with a man's toothbrush, a look of enjoyment. But one day, the old lady's behavior was discovered by a tenant. To ease this embarrassment, she killed this man directly. The old lady's name is Jenny. He's a poor, lonely man, not even a child. Some naughty little gangsters in town. They often block him in the alley and bully her. After the death of the man who lived with him, I left her nothing. I still owe a lot of money in the bank. To repay the loan, she uses her own house, opened a simple homestay. Soon, Jenny's BB, the first resident, was welcomed. However, due to the excessive enthusiasm, make the male guests dislike it, so he left his girlfriend, left here alone. For all that, Jenny didn't forget to comfort the girl. Therefore, they became good friends. Not long after the girl left the BB, Jenny took it home. It was renovated again, and take the initiative, soliciting tenants outside the railway station. This day, she met a handsome young man. Since young Bob, after staying in the BB, Jenny's behavior began to become abnormal. She began to dress herself. Sometimes, it seems, she doesn't look like an old lady in her 70s. What's more, while preparing breakfast for Bob, she would taste it with Bob's spoon first. After the other party finishes drinking, Jenny will be very satisfied. Every time I wait for Bob to go out, she went into his room. Take Bob's deodorizer, put it under your armpit. He picked up the perfume in the bag and sprayed it. Last, Jenny thought of Bob's toothbrush again. First she sniffed, then he put it directly into his mouth and brushed his teeth. Suddenly, Bob came back from outside. Jenny was so frightened that she hurried to the bedside. Excused that she's changing the sheets. Bob didn't think much either. Take something and leave. I learned that Bob likes watching football games. Jenny immediately paid a high price. A TV set was installed in the room. Then when it's okay, just try to cater to Bob.
Come on, ref!
I've seen this, the most unseemly old lady, as a landlord. She even asked a male tenant to take her bath towel. What's more, she even dreamed of working with a young man, go out for a ride together. If she is a rich woman, the boy must be deeply involved. But Jenny had nothing, and what she did, just because. Bob taught me a lesson. A bully. Since then, just think of yourself as Bob's girlfriend. Every day like a delicate little woman. Stand in front of him. More than this, she also shared these things with her pen pal Sarah. Soon Sarah came here. The first sight of Bob, Sarah was surprised. She can't believe such a handsome man. The taste is so strong. So that night, she tested Bob's fitness for Jenny. And what happened downstairs? Jenny saw it all. The second day, Jenny turned against Sarah. The two had a big quarrel over it. Depressed Sarah, come to the next door neighbor's house to relax. Old lady next door. He told her about Jenny's past. But all this, Jenny heard it upstairs. After Sarah left, Jenny found her neighbor. She was dissatisfied that her neighbors had spoken ill of her behind her back. So they killed him cruelly. And then he deliberately showed a sad look. Seek Bob's comfort. But Bob will never know. The old lady in front of me once threw her husband's ashes into the garbage can. That day, Jenny, while Bob is away, come to his room again and do bad things, only to be seen by Bob. Bob thinks, why Sarah left? It must be because Jenny likes to peep into the private lives of tenants, so he's going to move out of here. Jenny came to the hospital that afternoon. She faked insomnia, got some sleeping pills from the doctor. Homecoming, tell Bob about what happened before. Then he made up a lie, said he had one, a child about Bob's age, but he died a few years ago. Hear this, Bob felt guilty unconsciously. This old lady, in order to own the tenants, secretly put sleeping pills in his wine. After a few drinks, Bob passed out. Jenny saw the situation, just dragged Bob into the living room, did bad things to him. The next day, before Bob woke up, Jenny took care of the scene. However, he obviously felt some back pain. Bob realized something was wrong. Just then, the postman brought a letter. Jenny wanted to sign for it, only to be stopped by Bob. Open it. It's from Sarah. In the letter, she explained everything to Bob, so he prepared to leave here immediately. Jenny continued to act pathetic, but Bob discovered it on the spot. No way out. This has touched Jenny's bottom line. Jenny at this time has completely lost his mind. I killed Bob in a few shots.
Was it decent man? Is that too much to ask?
After all this, she's in Bob's suitcase, turned to cash, and dug a big hole in the yard. Take Bob with his luggage. They're all buried. Then write to Sarah and tell her, I'm going on a trip myself. I hope she can come to her home. Help look after the house. I thought I came here. I can see Bob. But Jenny told her, Bob left a few days ago. I haven't been here for a while. There is an apple tree in the yard. Maybe Sarah will never know. Father of his own child. It's buried underneath. The end of the story. The old lady took Bob's deposit. Start your new life. And the Sala family. They were all left in this BB.